Alright, here we have my AC/DC Power Up format collection. 3 vinyls, CD, 4 cassette tapes. This is their 2020 album, the first since 2014, and the first since the passing of rhythm guitarist Malcolm Young, and also reunites the Rock or Bust lineup, because brief history, rhythm guitarist Malcolm Young had to retire from the band before recording Rock or Bust due to dementia, and his nephew Stevie Young was brought on to fill in for him. Then after the album was recorded, Phil Rudd got into some legal issues and couldn't tour behind the album, so drummer Chris Slade was brought in. Then halfway through the tour, vocalist Brain Johnson had to stop touring under doctor's orders or risk total deafness, with Guns N' Roses vocalist Axl Rose filling in for the second half of the tour. Then rumors started circulating in 2018 when a fan spotted the band outside Warehouse Studios in Vancouver with Brian and Phil Rudd. We started speculating that they were working on an album, which turned out to be correct, and it was finally released around September 2020. Now, why 3 vinyls? Why 4 cassette tapes? Well, one, the vinyls are 3 different colors. You got black, red, and yellow. And the cassette tapes are 4 different colors. Black, gray, yellow, red. The cassette tapes aren't sold on the American website. I had to go to the UK AC/DC store website to get the cassette tapes. That was about $70 for shipping. It was only like $40 for the bundle, but like tack on about 20 something for shipping because it's international. The black vinyl came from AC/DC's website, the yellow came from Merch Bar, and the red was a Walmart exclusive. And they all have the same track listing, all have the same photo on the inside, gatefold. Let's pull out one of the records. This is the yellow one. Like I said, this one is from Mel. He passed away in 2017. So this album's like dedicated to his memory, like Back in Black was dedicated to Bon Scott's memory. Due to some technological advancements, they were able to restore Johnson's hearing, and he's able to perform with the band again. He won't disclose what the technology is. So, they've released 2 videos so far. The first single was Shot in the Dark. This album and Rock or Bust were mainly used via like old unused recordings. Like went back into the vault to find like ideas that were like didn't make it onto an album at the time. Angus has said the band's got probably at least a couple more albums worth of material that they can make. Obviously they want to tour, but you know, because the certain issues, you know, you gotta be careful what you say. To say the Mexican beer disease, they can't. Now that's Phil, Cliff, Stevie, Angus, and Brian. It was also at the end of the Rock or Bust tour, Cliff Williams retired. And then he's since rejoined the band. Next, you got the cassette tapes, which are 4 different colors. And also, I could be the millennial and be lazy and with an auto-changing cassette deck, have 1 cassette on side A, have the other cassette on side B ready to go. That way when side A gets done playing, it'll automatically start playing on side B. I don't have to get up and flip the tape. You know, if you don't have an auto-reversing deck, but you got one to go like A to B and then B to A, like when tape A stops, deck B will start playing. So I could have 1 set up for A and 1 set for B and just have it play continuously. Plus having multiple formats is redundancy. One gets broken or damaged, I got others that will still play. And so I got the CD format here, which has the same picture on the inside. The CD has a picture of the lightning bolt, if I can get it out of here. It's the same wallpaper that's on my computer. See? That's basically the same wallpaper on the computer. So, that's really it. Here's the booklet that goes in the CD. Made it look like a flight case there. Different photo shoots from the stage. See, this is the wallpaper with the lightning bolt. That had the lightning bolt. That's what's on the computer. With photos of the band. So, their first album in several years, since 2014. That's the track listing there. Only format that's missing is 8-track. I think they dropped the ball on that. You have all these different formats. They could have released it on 8-track. Ghost did, you know, Ceremony and Devotion and Prequel. Both those albums were released on 8-track. There are companies out there that will make 8-tracks for you. You know, there are professional bands that have released their albums on 8-track. I think they should have done it too. But that's really it. Just showing off my AC/DC power-up collection.